this past weekend and this past week, we've been so focused on who the Trump campaign met in secret with that we've barely mentioned what the entire Republican Congress is doing in secret, relieving millions of Americans of the burden that is healthcare. Now, don't forget, this week was meant to be the culmination of everything Mitch McConnell and the Republicans have worked on, right? Today they were going to open debates on the new bill. This Thursday they were going to pass it, boom, 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 because for Mitch McConnell, passing healthcare should be treated like jacking off, right? You go into a dark room, you get it done as quickly as possible, because the longer you spend thinking about it, the more likely you're going to feel shame. I understand. So, last Thursday, the new healthcare bill came out. And much like last night's Game of Thrones, we were all anxiously waiting to see how many people it would kill off, and also if it would include Ed Sheeran for no good reason. And spoiler alert, healthcare winter is coming.
There is a $700 billion cut in Medicaid. That's something that does not change in the Senate bill compared to previous bills. Many millions of people are going to lose insurance, and that has been very bad for Republicans' prospects every time the CBO has come back with that finding.
Yeah, that's right. Basically, the Republicans have created a bizarro lottery where everyone is waiting to find out what they could lose. Did you hear? It's up to 22 million. Could be me, man. And look, I know we've mentioned this before, but these numbers come from the Congressional Budget Office, right? It's a nonpartisan organization that until now has been pretty well respected by both sides. And granted, no one can perfectly predict the future, Matilda the Magnificent, but someone has to crunch the numbers to try and project the future. Right? Project the future effects of policy. And the CBO have been historically the ones to do it. And most importantly, they have done it without bias. Right? Think of the CBO like a cheesy sitcom dad. They see both sides. They're like, now, Michelle, I know you're angry, but you got to understand your brother's growing. Sometimes he just needs privacy. And Christopher, stop being a hoe. Yeah. Now, both of you give Daddy a hug. Come on in. Sitcoms. So the CBO doesn't pick sides. They just run the numbers and state the facts. The problem is the Trump administration is allergic to facts.
And in a piece for today's Washington Post, the White House challenged the expected CBO score, arguing the American people and Congress should give this prediction little weight.
So CBO doesn't even capture those individuals who say to the federal government, I don't want the plan that you think I need. I want the plan that I know I need.
We really think that the CBO estimate should stick to their budgetary numbers and not trying to forecast the number of people on insurance.
And the White House put out a 45-second spot attacking the Congressional Budget Office for being inaccurate. The video, which was deleted, shows a misspelling of the word inaccurately.
Like, I feel like the whole point of saying inaccurate is that you would spell it. I mean, at the same time, though, I feel like all of Trump's spelling errors are sort of a metaphor for his presidency. Liberals are like, he can't even spell a word! And most people are like, yeah, who cares? We use emojis now, man.